Should you consider getting a cooling mat for your dog this summer? Cooling mats are incredibly trendy right now, and there are a couple of things to take into consideration when you're deciding whether or not to use them for your pup. Now, cooling mats are going to have a gel on the inside, and that gel stays several degrees cooler than the ambient temperature in the room. So no matter where you are, it's going to adjust itself a few degrees lower. This does not go in the refrigerator. It does not go in your freezer. You don't have to do anything. It's just the consistency of the gel that lowers that temperature just a little bit under what the room is, helping with that cooling sensation. So you don't have to do any work. This is one of those things that you fold up and then you take out when you need it. But because it is made of gel, you have to make sure you're keeping your eyes on your dog. You want to watch them at all times when you are using these mats so that everybody is safe and healthy. Now, these are designed to fit inside of dog crates. This is really good for putting on your couch or putting on your car seat while you're traveling, but you have to make sure you understand your dog. If your dog is going to scratch at it, you need to make sure you're right there watching them. If they're going to bite at it, you have to be right there watching them. If your dog is more calm and is not going to fuss with it, you still want to make sure you only give it to them when you're keeping your eyes on them, just in case. Because we don't want them to eat it, to swallow it, to put the gel all over your carpet or the floors. You want to make sure that things are safe for everybody and not causing you extra work. But a cooling mat is incredibly helpful. I have 3 dogs, one of which is a little heater. She is the hottest dog I have ever met, not only owned, but ever met. She is the hottest thing. And so when she does anything, if she goes outside and comes back in, she is incredibly warm year round. And so this cooling mat has been incredibly helpful for her. And I have to make sure that I am right there with her because she is a puppy still. She does like to play with things. She has not bitten it. She has not tried to eat it, but she does kind of scratch it a little bit, and she does kind of like to roll around and play because she doesn't quite understand that this is something we have to be extra careful of. So I put this down for her when she comes inside, when she is hot, to cool her down a little bit. And she doesn't stay on it too long. Your dog can stay on it however long you are going to want your dog to be on that. But she usually stays on it for a few minutes and then she's off to the next thing. And the nice thing is I can set her down on it and I can have a little bit of time with her to pet her and to hang out with her and to spend a little bit of time with her. And this allows her to cool down. I can also take the corners, depending on the size of the mat, and kind of wrap them around her like a burrito. So she gets a lot of that coolness from the side she's lying on, but if I kind of wrap it around her, it gets to the other side as well. Or if I get a second blanket, it's almost like putting a weighted blanket on your dog and allows them just to kind of cool down just a little bit. And again, this doesn't go in the refrigerator, it does not go in the freezer, so this is just based on the ambient temperature. It's not going to be too cold, it's not going to be uncomfortable. It is just something that cools her down just a little bit. And then when I'm done, I'm able to fold it up and put it away on the shelf until I need it again. And I can put this on the floor, I can put it on the couch, and there's no risk of things becoming cold or moist because of it, because it was never in the refrigerator or freezer in the first place. It is just slightly cooler than the room is now. So there's no potential damage to putting it on the furniture, putting it in their crates, putting it on your car seats. It is very, very helpful. And these are made to clean off. So if your dog comes inside and they get a little bit of dirt or mud on it, you just wipe it off and you're good to go. Now, these cooling mats do come in different sizes. They come in different colors. They come in different shapes. They're kind of like, again, a weighted blanket. So they're a little bit on the heavier side, but that's kind of really nice. And so you've got a lot of options when it comes to this. I'm going to link some of the good ones down below for you, but you can get it to match your house. You can get it in a fun, funky color. You can get different ones for different dogs. You can do all sorts of things. Lots of stores are selling them right now because they are very trendy, but it is a good investment. And it doesn't take up a lot of space once you fold it. So once it is all folded up, you can just put it on a shelf or you can put it in a drawer and then pull it out as needed. I do not recommend leaving these out 24/7. Again, you want to keep your eyes on your dog, even if you have the best behaved dog in the world, and you want to make sure that you're using this at the appropriate times. This can be something that is a little bit for when they are warmer, when they're hotter, but not just because. So there's a lot of options with this. And I will say with Gemma, my little heater dog, when she lays on it, when she gets up, that gel where she was laying, just where she was laying, is very warm. So it has taken a lot of her heat away and given a lot of the coolness to my dogs. That is not the same for Lucy and for Ember. They do like it, but they do not heat it up quite the way that Gemma does. So drop your questions down below on cooling mats and let us know if you're going to try it out, as well as other tips that you have for how to cool your dog down in summer. We've got a full playlist on helping your dog through summer, cooling down, health and wellness. We also have a playlist on how to travel with your dog and make sure everything is safe and good. We talk about how to document your dog's life through pictures and through videos. I'm a professional photographer of many years, helping you to navigate that without the professional equipment or experience, and we're here every single day helping you to level up for your pup to give them the best life possible with the least amount of stress to you. We'll see you in the upcoming episodes.